Hey guys, what's going on? This is Rick, the Middle Class Millennial. Today I went ahead and picked up the Craftsmen 20 volt cordless Rotozip from Lowe's. It was $49. I'm using it for my drywall finish in my garage, plus some other drywall projects I have in the future. Well, let's go ahead and cut this baby open. Let's see what we got here. Okay, there's the tool. Okay, cool. It came with the, instructions. And cool, it looks like it came with the drill bit, the router bit. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I was worried it didn't. I was going to have to go pick one up. So anyway, yeah, 20 volts. We're going to go ahead and set this up. Looks like it has instructions for me. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up. We'll do some testing on it. All right, to take the bit off and on, just simply pull the guard off. Hold down the button here and then twist to loosen up. It's kind of confusing. It took me a second. There we go. It comes right out. If you don't, it'll just slide right out. So you want to make sure to stick it in there, hold both buttons down, and just twist it on until you feel some tension. Do we have some tension now? Yep, it's on there. It's nice and solid. So let's go ahead and let's put a 6 amp hour battery on here. We turn it on here. Okay, so there's this trigger, and we'll go ahead and do some cutting with it. Oh, cool, it's got an LED light. All right, I went ahead and did some sketches here. We're going to cut out a simple box, and then we're going to get a little bit more advanced than that to see how easy it is to work this. So let's go ahead and start with the box. Pretty easy. Let's go ahead and try the star. Not that you're going to be cutting out a star probably on your drywall, but we're going to see how easy that is. Well, not exactly perfect, but I was kind of in a hurry there. But yeah, so far so good. We'll do a couple more tests with it. All right, we're going to go ahead and use it to fix this stupid drywall mistake. As you can see here, I have a ceiling joist along here. Apparently this ceiling joist is crooked and the measurements are wrong, so I need to cut this line out without having to take down the whole piece of drywall. Let's see. I've already set the depth gauge correctly. Let's see if it'll cut through it without me having to take the whole thing off. As you see, the cut didn't turn out perfect, but I do have the exposed ceiling joist for the garage here, so I'll be able to easily put another piece of drywall and have plenty of meat on both sides to put in a proper butt joint. All right, we're going to rotozip this outlet box out, see if it's accurate. Here we go. So overall, I think this tool is pretty good for what it is. If you guys are doing a bunch of projects around the house, not just one drywall install, but a few, it's definitely worth the extra money to pick up the cordless version, especially if you have the Craftsmen lineup already. However, if you're only using the Rotozip once or twice in a full blue moon, I'd recommend getting a corded version. You can pick one up at Harbor Freight for 20 bucks if you don't mind dragging a cord around. That's another option for you. However, this tool is not perfect. I do have a couple complaints regarding it. One of them is the guard. No matter how hard you tighten this bolt and how hard you tighten this screw, the guard still wants to collapse over time. I don't know if it's with the shaking of the tool or what, but it seems to collapse within minutes of use on that. The other issue is the universal bit that it comes with. Universal bit is good at cutting through drywall and wood. However, if you're trying to cut around plastic electrical boxes, the bit will tear the living crap out of those plastic boxes. So be mindful of that using this bit. If you're gonna cut around plastic boxes, I'd recommend going to the store and picking up Drywall Rotozip bits. They're a special bit that's soft on the tip right here. So when you go into the drywall, it doesn't cut up the electrical box and it'll just cut the drywall. That is another thing I would recommend if you're doing plastic box installs around your drywall. Another thing is, this is kind of a safety issue of mine. The way that this is set up, you have a tendency of setting it down like that, which if you could see, it's like a nail sticking up in the air. If you're at a busy job site and you leave this setting down on the floor like this, you could imagine accidents could occur if somebody falls on this or something. So if I were you using this, I'd just get in a habit of trying to set it down like that. Try not setting it upright like that. It's kind of easy too, because it's kind of bottom heavy where the battery's at. Another thing is this Rotozip goes through batteries like flipping crazy, okay? You're gonna be going through, this is a 6 amp hour battery. This will last you probably 5 or 6 outlet cuts and you gotta change it out. This thing probably goes through as much juice as the Craftsman skill saw that they have, the battery version, I'm sure. So out of all the tools I have, at least, this uses the most juice. Aside from that, if you guys want to see more information on this Rotozip in use, I do have a garage finishing drywall installation part coming out here shortly. When that comes out, I'll put the video's link in the video's description. You'll see me using this tool more in depth, doing the drywall install. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, take care.